Today, I will be reviewing Alien vs. Predator. Now, honestly, I do think Alien vs. Predator is an okay movie. I mean, Requiem, that, sequel is, well, it is not. I will get more into that in the next video. But yes, I do, I think Alien vs. Predator is an okay movie. I mean, sure, it takes place in Antarctica. Kind of reminds me of The Thing. Oh my god. I'd rather watch The Thing than this movie. Because, well, honestly, it's just about these characters going to Antarctica and just, searching for this pyramid, and then they want to, I don't know, defeat the Xenomorphs and the Yaoja. So, that's, pretty crazy. And, yeah, the only enjoyable thing about this movie is just seeing the Xenomorph and the Yaoja fight. That's probably the only enjoyable thing about this movie. So, yeah. I guess I'll just, get right into this movie. I mean, I do think the main character's a pretty cool character, I guess, but overall, I just want to get this video over with because, well, I don't feel like talking about this video for that long. So, let me review this movie. We open up the movie October 3rd, 2004. It's actually crazy to believe that this movie takes place in the past, not the future, because usually the Alien movies take place in the future. But since this is an Alien and Predator, movie, I guess this is the past, which I think is pretty cool, not gonna lie. Also, this spaceship looks pretty goofy, to be honest. Of course, we gotta have this character named Charles Bishop Wayland. And if that all sounds familiar, well, then you're not alone, because this is the same actor who played Bishop in Aliens and Alien Free. And apparently he is, Wayland Yutani or something, and he, created the android Bishop to make it look like him. I don't know, but all of this is just very confusing. But I guess this guy, Wayland Yutani, I guess that is this guy, I guess. I really don't know. So, yeah. Yeah, the Alien and Predator timeline is just so ridiculous. And I will do a timeline video on it, yes, because I just don't feel like I want to always do reviews. But don't worry, I'll do reviews, but maybe I just want to do some timelines, videos, stuff like that. Yeah, anything horror related. So, yeah, the timeline for Predator and Alien franchise are just so confusing. So, yeah, it really is. Alright, now moving on. It is finally that time to see the Yaoja, the Predators! Because you can't have an Alien versus Predator movies without the Yaoja and the Xenomorphs. I mean, come on. And it looks like we're gonna have to be stuck with these characters in the movies. I mean, in this movie, because honestly, I really don't pay attention to these characters that much. I don't know. I just pay attention more to the Yaoja and Xenomorphs than, well, a bunch of these characters. I mean, I barely even know any of these characters' names. Now, sure, I do know the character name in this movie, Wayland Yutani, but I also do know the final girl's name in this movie, and then that's pretty much it. Yeah. So the final girl of this movie is Lex Woods. Now, yes, I do think our final girl, Lex Woods, is an okay character. I don't know, I'm just, ready for, once she's encounters the Xenomorphs and the Yaoja, because that's gonna be a cool experience. Well, I mean, she'll probably be afraid, but yeah. But overall, I do think our final girl, Lex, is an okay character. And yes, all of these characters, including our main character, Lex, is going to go to Antarctica, which is definitely reminding me of The Thing. I really want to watch that movie instead of this one. But, yeah, I think this movie is still okay. Because, well, at least we have the Xenomorphs and Yaoja. But overall, this is just reminding me of The Thing. It really is. The nicest and adorable thing in this movie is to see the penguin. Oh my god, the penguin just looks so nice. Oh my god, this is so amazing. Because I just love animals, including penguins as well. And then we get a scene where the characters find like this tunnel hole thing, which actually looks pretty cool in my opinion. So yeah, we get like this cool tunnel, and honestly, I just feel the urge just to slide down this tunnel. Anyone else, or am I just weird? And then we get a scene where Lex finds out that Waylon is like having some health issues, so I mean, that has to suck. I feel bad for him. And then we get the scene where the characters are using like these rope things to like go down in the tunnel. Guys, like just revisit your childhood and just slide down the tunnel. It looks pretty fun. I mean, heck, I would even slide down that tunnel. But at the same point, if I slide down in the tunnel, you never know. There could be a Yaoja or a Xenomorph there. So, yeah, I still gotta be careful. Then it's revealed that the characters are looking at the first ever pyramid. Yeah, I do think the pyramid does look cool, but I can like barely see it because it's dark. All I can see is like this light thing. That's all. Okay, there we go. A better shot of the pyramid. Alright, now that pyramid actually looks kind of cool. I do like the scene where we get to see the alien queen. I think that looks pretty cool. And it's also pretty cool that we get to see some lightning too. Heck yeah. We then get a scene where the predators get ready and suit up and then go to Antarctica. And then like they fall down to Antarctica. All three of them. Although I am glad to see the predator vision again. Because if we didn't have the predator vision in this movie, then well, that would be messed up. I mean, like, come on, you just have to include the predator vision, and I'm glad the directors did. We then get a scene where the predator, the Yaoja, like, kills a bunch of these, like, other, like, people. Well, you know, the other, like, mercenaries, I think they're called. So, yeah, you know, like old Predator style, they use their, like, little weapon things on their hands, and they get them, so, yeah, like, classic Predator style. And it's also nice to see the Predator be invisible as well. That's pretty cool, because, well, like I said, you still have to have, well, the invisible powers of a Predator, because, well, that's what Predators do. And apparently the predators in this movie have names. I know, right? I mean, their species are, like, called Yaoja, but, like, this name for the predator is Celtic, so, that's a pretty fun name for a predator. And sure, why not? The other predators have a name, too, like Chopper and Scar, which, are pretty cool names. I wonder if Chopper's name is a reference to the original Predator when, like, Dutch says, "Get to the chopper." That might be a reference to that, probably. And then we get a cool scene where this character then goes down, like, the tunnel thing, which is actually good because it looks pretty fun. Yay! It looks really fun! Whoa! Yeah, seriously, I can't stop obsessing of sliding down this thing. It just looks so cool. Then it's revealed that the Xenomorph Queen is, like, laying these, like, Xenomorph eggs, which I think is kind of cool. Yet again, I'm never, like, tired of seeing the effects on this alien queen. It just looks so cool. The predators then run in a cheesy way in the pyramid, which I say is pretty goofy, not gonna lie. And then it's revealed in this movie that the characters then see the Xenomorph eggs, and then it's kind of revealed that the characters are most likely done for. And yes, there ends up to be facehuggers on the character. Or should I say characters, because there are like lots of people that have facehuggers on them. And then we get, like, this blonde-hair girl character, and yes, I forgot her name because, well, honestly, most of these characters' names are just forgettable in my opinion. But yes, this girl has, like, the chestburster coming out, and yeah, we don't even get to see the chestbursters coming out of the other people. But it's safe to assume they are probably dead from the chestbursters because, well, if you get face-hugged, then you're gonna get a chestburster coming out of your chest. Not gonna lie, but I do like this screenshot of the Predator because, I don't know, his teeth and, like, the water dripping down. I don't know, but I just call it iconic. It looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. and creepy at the same time. The Xenomorph then stabs the Yaoja with its tail. And then we get a cool screenshot, which is the thumbnail of this video, with the Yaoja and the Xenomorph. And then the Yaoja, which is named Chopper, then dies from the Xenomorph. We then get a cool scene, which we all been waiting for, a Xenomorph and a Yaoja fighting, which is actually pretty cool, not gonna lie. Yeah, I do actually kind of like this fight. It looks so ridiculous, but I do like it, and the fact that the Xenomorph is just spraying acid on the Yaoja is just pretty crazy, not gonna lie, and creative at the same time. And then the Predator uses, like, this net thing on the Xenomorph. And then we get, like, this green cool acid on the, well, Xenomorph. And apparently the Xenomorph gets a nickname called Grid. And honestly, that's a pretty cool nickname for a Xenomorph. We then get a scene where the Yaoja Celtic dies from the Xenomorph. And honestly, it's pretty cool in my opinion, the way Celtic dies. Yeah, I do feel bad for Celtic because he was one of my favorite Yaoja. He really was. We then get a scene where the Predator, Scar, like, picks up Charles Bishop Wayland, and before he is about to, well, kill him, it's revealed that, well, of course, he has a sickness. So the Predator then lets him go, like Predator 2, where one of the characters was, like, pregnant or something. We then get a scene where Charles Bishop Wayland uses fire on the Yaoja. You do not know who you're messing with. I wouldn't do that if I were you. I mean, he literally saved your life, but now he's mad, so he's gonna get you now. So yeah, this is the death of Charles Bishop Wayland. Yeah, just some blood here. Now, a negative about this movie are the kills, because honestly, they're not that gory. I mean, we do get to see some gore, but it is a downright disappointment for this movie. Because Alien vs. Predator is revealed to be PG-13. I do wish the movie would have been, like, rated R, because we could get some more gore in the movie. I just don't understand why it has to be PG-13. I mean, the other Predator movies are, like, rated R, as far as I know. Same with the Alien movies. So why would this movie be PG-13? I mean, that would be, pretty random. So, yeah, all I'm just saying is that I wish the kills were gorier. But, I guess the kills are, like, random. I mean, at least we do get to see some gore, so I guess I am thankful for that. But other than that, I do wish this movie was rated R. But I guess it is what it is. Okay, now there is something I do love about this movie, is that I do think it is kind of cool when the Predator decapitates, well, the Xenomorph. Yeah, pretty cool Xenomorph kill, I must say. And then apparently the Yaoja puts like this mark thing on. I mean, I know you can probably barely see it, but I think the mark looks pretty cool. Unfortunately, the Yaoja gets his face hugged by a facehugger. We then get a cool scene where we get to see the Predators land on Earth like thousands of years ago. So yes, this indeed is a flashback scene of 1,000 years ago with the Predators. And then apparently these humans have like a sacrifice or something with the facehuggers on them. So, yeah, that's actually pretty random to say. We then get a cool screenshot of the Predators, which is pretty cool. And then a bunch of Xenomorphs gets the Predators, and oh my god, that is literally like too many Xenomorphs. What the heck? Yeah, this is like too many Xenomorphs, not gonna lie. We then get a scene where this character, well, our main character, Lex, wants to come with this Predator called Scar. And I'm actually glad that this Predator is actually nice to Lex. I think he's just trying to be nice to her. And cool, we get to see, like, cool armor of the Xenomorph tail. So I guess you could use that for a weapon, which is actually kind of cool. After Scar and Lex are now, well, I guess, acting like friends now, they then, like, run away. What the heck? This is, like, so goofy. And then some of the other Xenomorphs then, like, free the Queen Xenomorph with these, like, chain things by using their acid or something, which is pretty crazy. We then get a random scene where the Predator then snaps the chestburster's neck. And then, yes, we get another goofy getaway with Lex and Scar, which is downright funny. Then the Xenomorph Queen stabs Scar. Oh no! And then we get a one-liner from Lex, which is literally referencing one of Dutch's one-liners from the original Predator movie. Come on, stop copying one-liners, Alien vs. Predator. We then get a crazy explosion, which I absolutely love. And they're like going on this like tunnel thing like before, like I said. Which again, I really want to slide down that tunnel. Looks so fun. And the running is ridiculous. Scar then takes off the mask in front of Lex, and Lex looks really confused. Scar then uses his Predator symbol on Lex, which is still kind of cool in my opinion. The Xenomorph Queen then stabs Scar, which gotta sucks for Lex. Because it looked like Lex and Scar were just, like, being friends, because honestly, their, like, getaway when they were running, yet again, is still cheesy. And funny as well. Then Lex wants the Xenomorph Queen to drown in the water, and then we'll never see the Xenomorph Queen ever again. Well, at least I think so. Then it's revealed that Scar died, so, that has to suck. Then we get to see a bunch of other Predators in front of Lex, but they leave her be because they see that, that Scar put, like, that, like, little scar thing on her face. Yeah, this Scar thing I'm talking about. And it's actually really cool to see that this Predator has a cape. Just look at this Predator with the cape. Heck yeah, Alien vs. Predator. That looks so cool. And apparently the other Predators left Lex stranded in Antarctica. I mean, that's crazy. But I don't think we should worry about Lex's fate because it's probably revealed that she will survive because, well, we have this, like, snow cab thing right here. And then our final scene is Scar having a chest burster. And it looks like this chest burster is a Xenomorph and a Predator combined, so I guess that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's the end of me reviewing Alien vs. Predator. Now, I do think it is an okay movie. Now, the reason why is because, well, you know, I can't get tired of seeing, well, that tunnel thing, because I just want to slide down that thing, and first of all, I love when the Xenomorphs and Predators fight, and second of all, the cheesy getaway with Lex and Scar, heck yeah. Yeah, now I do kind of think it's an okay movie because of those scenes I can just never get out of my head. So, yeah, I think it's an okay Predator movie. Just wait until I review Predator Requiem. Oh, boy. So, yeah, that's the end of me reviewing that movie. I have nothing else to say about Alien vs. Predator, except I do think it is a kind of okay movie. So, yeah. So, that's pretty much it. Oh, what the heck is going on here? Oh, are you guys gonna seriously fight? Guys, why are you guys fighting? This is gonna get cheesy, you know? Okay, you do you, Xenomorph. Let me guess, you're gonna do a cheesy getaway? Oh, okay. Well, that is actually kind of cheesy, not gonna lie. Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna go now, so, bye! I guess I'll see you guys in the next movie review.